Hi there everyone, I hope you're doing well. Hi from me, and I've got a plant up here, one of the leaves hanging down. It's a lovely purpley one. I wanted to say hello and just a reminder about this time of year. So even though actually at the moment it's gloriously sunny and warm, it's amazing. We're having a lovely bit of Indian summer, which is so fantastic. And that's a good point actually to go and enjoy the sunshine now, soak up a bit of vitamin D, get that in your stores, ready for, for your immunity boost and protection. Really, it's all part of it, so that will be a good thing to do. Just need 10 minutes or so in the sunshine. So yeah, this time of year we're coming into autumn. We are into autumn. Autumn equinox is very soon, so there is seasonal changes naturally going on. So this is for a reminder really, because there'll often be signs of symptoms, cleansing and clearing going on in our bodies. So we might feel tickly throats, we might get kind of coughs and colds and things like that, and just know that that is normal. So I just want to kind of reassure that those things can be very usual for this time of year. So don't let it panic you. Remember that this is a great time of year to be boosting your immune system. So as long as you remember what things are great to put into place for those reasons, then that's what you need to do around this time. So my girls actually both said the day before yesterday, or was it yesterday? Maybe it was yesterday, they said they had a bit of a sore throat. And again, that will be very usual in the fact that they've also gone back to school now after a long time off school. So even though they have been seeing a few friends and some of their cousins, there's a lot more children now that they're mixing with. So that's usual anyway. They're going to pick up, like we're picking up viruses, little viruses, bacteria, pathogens all the time. And that's what our immune defense and our immune system is for, to be just cleansing and clearing these things and keeping strong to fight them away. So they've gone back to school and they might be picking up things here and there. So they might be getting these little symptoms. And especially right now when they might be using anti-bac gels and stuff, even though my girls aren't, I've said I don't want them using those, and they just go and wash their hands instead with the usual soap that they've always had at school. Because the gels can be very harsh on the gut health, and the gut health is a massive part of our immune system, don't forget. So it's great to boost that as well. So even though it might be clearing any nasties from your hands, it's going to get rid of the good and the bad, and also unbalance the gut flora. So and be very harsh generally. So don't forget, you can use alternatives. There are other options. So yeah, boosting gut health is really important for immunity. So the first thing we really reached for is one of the oils that I use, one of the oils that I share. So the doTERRA On Guard, and this usually does come out anyway for us around October time, and I will use that in the diffuser as generally a good immune support and boost, probably from around October to about March. I'm sure we've popped a video on here about immunity defense as well, but this is just a reminder, just to create some ease. So, don't forget that extra stress can lower our immune system. So I'm just saying, don't panic if these symptoms come about. Obviously, you'd keep an eye on things, but generally, this is the time of year that you would see some clearing and cleansing as we go into autumn. So it's not unusual. On Guard is my favourite oil for boosting immunity and keeping us supported. It does that for us. I really find this invaluable. This is a one oil. If I had to choose one, this would be it. The way you can use it, like I said, is pop it in a diffuser, and there's some amazing effective ones you can get hold of through doTERRA, so I can help with that if you're looking for a diffuser that's gonna work. It's also got to be the correct type of material, because when you're using pure oils like this, put them in something that's a thin plastic, and it can break that down and actually be releasing toxins from the plastic, which defeats the whole trying to get healthy thing. So go for a great one, I can help with that. But yeah, so we pop it in the diffuser. So I did that this morning, but for my girls, I also put that on the soles of their feet, a couple of drops with some carrot oil, so the fractionated coconut oil that doTERRA have, and I rubbed that in the soles of their feet. And then they had their usual bedtime oil in the diffuser as they went to sleep, and then before I went to bed, I went in and set it again with a couple of drops of the On Guard. Actually, I popped a drop of oregano in as well, just for that real immune boost. So yeah, and this morning they both said it was better. So I will do that again this evening, just to make sure and just to help with that general boost. But yeah, if you've got the oils with me already, you might well have the On Guard, so don't forget it's a great time of year to be using that. In fact, if you've got the 10 core oils in the set in one of the kits, then you've got a good few. Actually, you've got a good, there'd be the 5 in there that's the real powerful immunity boost. That's already in the 10 core oils, so you've already got an amazing start. Other things you can have in place for this time of year is vitamin C. That's always great. I take that daily anyway, but then when you need it, you can go extra, and you've got to again make sure it's a good quality health tool. So you want to get hold of a good source, good recommended source. It's not packed with fillers and stuff that you don't want in the body. Go for at least an 1,000 milligram dose, and capsules are always best because they're really absorbed easily and broken down well by the body. So I can do a supplement chat at some time, and I'm happy to speak anytime with what suits you best, naturopathically. But their supplements are super handy, just because of the soil quality nowadays. It's really hard to get the complete level of nutrients that we need, and can help at a therapeutic level. I'll pop a link below to the vitamin C I use, and there's a discount code I'll pop with it actually for 10% off. But it's a really great one, good dose, and you can go high with vitamin C as and when you need it. If I needed it extra, I'd take a couple more. If you went too high with it, you'd reach bowel tolerance levels, so you just get loose bowels, so you just lower it again. But yeah, in therapies and things, it can go really high. But obviously, I'm just saying it's a safe supplement to use. So, and then the sunshine, when you get a chance to get out there, your vitamin D. And there are superfood powders, things like rose hip powder. Obviously, you can go and forage rose hip at the moment, this time of year. Things like elderberry, although that might be a bit over by now. They might have been and gone already, but elderberries are fantastic for really good antioxidant levels and that vitamin C and those protective properties. There's something called camu powder. Again, that's something you can add it in a smoothie. It's a superfood powder. So there are definitely ways to boost your immune system. Try and keep your stress lowered. So there are oils you can use in the diffuser that will really help if you're feeling stressed, help you take that deep breath. You can use them in meditation, in yoga, to slow down, to boost immunity and to lower any stress or anxiety. So there we go. I will leave it there for now, but I wanted to mostly just remind you that these things can happen this time of year. So please don't panic. Know that there's a lot you can put in place to really take empowerment of your health and well-being for the better. So I'm here if you want to chat about anything, if you're ready to get started with your oils. It's a fantastic time as any, but really fantastic over autumn and winter. I adore them for their immunity properties. I really do, because that's one of my favourite things to work with naturopathically. So yeah, any other advice or questions, please feel free to ask. I'm here to help. And yeah, I shall speak to you again soon. Hope you are having a good day. Okay, bye for now.